and welcome to Basics Part 2 in this Python course. Now today we will be learning about Booleans. Now I prepared a special treat for you if you are stuck on this topic. Now if you are stuck, go to the comments and you'll see a link saying Booleans practice notebook. Now this practice notebook comes with loads of nice examples you can look at, and it comes with nice explanations as well, and it'll come with a practice section too if you want to do it. So I'm not forcing you to, but you can do it if you like, okay? So let's jump over to our Jupyter notebook. Okay, so first I thought I'd show you the notebook, and it looks fairly short, but this is because I didn't want you spending too much time on this, okay? So it was just a nice quick read through, and maybe you could spend some time on the questions, okay? So you can do these questions again if you get it wrong, or you could just go through them and see which questions you like to do, okay? So you really need to start practicing, and it will help you through this course, okay? So here there's a few explanations, and as I said in the assessment video, these are comments, and so don't change them. You can write your own comments if you want to write down notes, but don't change these ones because these are your actual questions, okay? So let's actually hop on to our learning notebook. Okay, so first, instead of actually starting with what Booleans are, you need to know what comparison operators are. Otherwise, it will be really hard to do Booleans. So the first one is this symbol, and you will see it quite a lot in this video. And the next one is this symbol, and this one will be fairly used the same as this one. So sorry about that sentence, it got a bit muddled up, but I'm sure you understand. And next is this one. So instead of using an equal sign, because remember, if you want to define variables, you use one equal sign. So our Python interpreter will get confused. So we use two equal signs. So this one I'm sure you know, and this one I'm sure you know. So this is the equal sign in Python. And there's one called not equals. So loads of people say, why can't you just use this and this sign? I mean, you don't always need to just use not equals, but it actually comes really in handy if you want to tell Python interpreter stuff without using words. So the other one is greater than or equal to, and then the next one is smaller than or equal to. Okay, so they look a bit like arrows, this one does, but this comes comes in handy a lot as well. So all of these comparison operators come in handy. Okay, so now we are actually going to move on to Booleans. Okay, so first I wanted to tell you how to store a Boolean in a variable, but you guys probably will know, but let's do it anyway. So this just opened something else. A equals true. So this is a Boolean. So these are all the Booleans. So true or false. Okay. So true and false always need to start with a capital letter. Okay. So I'm just gonna store A as true for now, and now I'm gonna return it. And there you go. It says true. No errors. Okay. Even if this comes in green writing, doesn't mean it's going to come in an error. So there's another thing you can do. And instead of using true or false, you can use none. So you can use this as a nice placeholder if you don't know what to store in there and you just want to leave it blank, okay? And if you do that and return it and ask for the value, it gives nothing because I said none, so I want it to return nothing. So it just inserts a nice clean cell for me. Okay, so now let's actually go on to how to make the statements. So I'm going to make a statement that returns true. So I'm going to say 1 is larger than 0. And that's true, obviously. Now I'm going to say 2 is smaller than 0. And it says that's false because it is false. Now let's try using equals. So 1 equals to 1. Okay, so I deliberately made a mistake there. And what it's saying is there's a syntax error because it's an invalid syntax and it can't assign it. Because remember in that very first video of Python Basics, when I told you that you can't name variables with numbers. Okay, so obviously Python interpreter won't understand that. So let's go ahead and fix this. So 1 is equal to 1. That's true. 1 is equal to 6. And that's false. Okay, so I'm sure you know that. Now let's try the not equal to sign. So I can say 8 is not equal to 9. That's true because it isn't equal to 9. Now I'm going to try 8 is not equal to 8. There we go, that's false because it is equal to 8. Okay, so now I'm going to say 9 is bigger than or equal to 8. True, because it is bigger than. So what Python interpreter does, it operates either of these operations on this number over here, okay? So it doesn't matter if one of these operations produce a false, it will return the operation that produces true. So let's try this again. And if both operations return false, it returns false, okay? So I'm going to say 9 is bigger than or equal to 10. Oops. See, you can't put a false value in because this one is prone to give a true value. So let me just try this again and see if it works the other way. So 9 is bigger than or equal to 10. Okay, false. So it was the other way around. Sorry about this one. This one, if it returns true, it doesn't really give an error, or your computer glitched. But let's say it didn't glitch. So there's a sad face and a happy face. So the sad face returns false. So happy face returns true. So what a coincidence. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Now I introduced these. Let's try 9 is smaller than or equal to 10. True, because it is smaller than, but it's not equal to, but it is smaller than 10. Okay, so now let's try 9 is smaller than or equal to 8. False, because 9 is 1 bigger than 8. Okay, so these are all the operations that you need to know about right now. And let me show you one more trick you can do. So instead of just writing the statement down, if you want to, you can write down print 9 is bigger than 10, and it gives false. So it gives the exact same value, except if you want to put print, you can put print, but it doesn't matter. Let me try this again. Print 9 is smaller than 10. True. Okay, so that's true. So this is everything you need to know about Booleans for now. There'll be much more advanced pieces of work on Booleans that you need to do in this course. But these are all the basics that you need to know, and they will help you a lot. And please feel free to check out that notebook if you're stuck or if you just want to. It will be in the comments. And that's it for today. Look out for my next video and please subscribe. Bye!